What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, I was working in my workshop. I've been having a hard time getting going, and I was doing a video about Jane Slater talking about Micah Parsons' contract, that there's no official movement on that yet. And I got a text message from Dan Salio wanting to have me on with them with Philly 500 and stuff for a beatdown. And it's like, okay, I'll do it. What the hell, I'll do it. And I came down here to set the stream up so that way I'll be ready to go. And then I was going to go back to doing some more work on these cabinets. And lo and behold, we get all kinds of craziness now. I'll get to Dak Prescott in a second here. But as I sat down, what came across was Cowboys predicted to make crazy trades with Raiders, Jets to land star running back, wide receiver. The Cowboys are going to the draft with many needs. Jerry Jones is itching for a deep playoff run, and pressing the gas on the draft might make it happen. USA Today's Jarrett Bailey released a mock draft full of crazy trades and what he referred to as the dumbest projections. Even though his predictions are unlikely, he predicted the Cowboys would trade both for the number 6 pick and the number 7 pick from the Raiders and the Jets. Two of the Cowboys' biggest needs on offense are a wide receiver to pair with CeeDee Lamb and a running back to revive the rushing attack. Bailey predicted the Cowboys would make these trades to put themselves in a position to add to the best players in the draft. Trade with the Raiders. Cowboys received the number 6 overall pick. Raiders received the 12 pick, our first round pick, number 76, which is our third round pick, and our number 171 pick, which would be a fifth round pick. The Jets. Cowboys receive the number 7 pick. Jets received the 44 overall pick, which would be our second round pick, our number 149 pick, our 174 pick, and our first round pick, and Jonathan Mingo. Come on, man. Let's be real. Cowboys don't trade. You're going to say they're going to do 2? So if that wasn't enough, and I'm not even going to go into the whole details of who they're drafting on that, then this jewel comes up, which is now going crazy right now. Let's go to the tape. Now, I don't know who this guy is.
Get ready for this one. I got a pretty darn good source within the Browns organization. Couple. I heard since our last show that part of the reason Myles Garrett was so willing to sign this extension for contract, money. The Browns are negotiating as we speak with the Dallas Cowboys for a trade for Dak Prescott. And Garrett got all giddy about it. Why, I don't know. We're not going anywhere with Prescott, even if they pull it off. Newsom's part of it, and draft picks. Now, Prescott has a hamstring injury as we speak, and he may not be ready for the start of training camp. But this comes from a couple of different sources. And take it for what it's worth. If it does come about, remember where you heard it first.
I'm going to chalk this one up because remember, Dak Prescott would have to agree to a trade to Cleveland. He'd have to agree to it. He's got a no trade clause. Be that as it may, this guy is getting ripped for this, okay? The Cowboys, let me go through this a little bit more. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott agreed to a record-breaking contract extension at 24 just ahead of week one's regular season. He landed a 4-year deal worth $240 million. That remains the highest per-year average in the NFL, which shows the commitment the team has to the star. However, a Cleveland sportscaster recently called that commitment into question. Bruce Duranian, I guess that's that guy, claims the Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns are working on a deal behind the scenes that would send Prescott to Cleveland. He says a reliable source in the organization and adds Cleveland would send quarterback Greg Newsome II, and draft compensation to Dallas in exchange for Prescott. This claim sent social media into frenzy as Cleveland fans are openly expressing their frustration at such a suggestion. It's actually hilarious to see how angry they are about the idea of Prescott taking over, especially when they practically worship Joe Flacco during his 5 starts. Those who don't want to see this go down shouldn't worry too much. Prescott's contract would be tough to move. He currently has a hit of more than $52 million, which would be a lot for anyone to take on, especially the Browns, who have $36 million hit in Deshaun Watson to deal with already. Then there's the no trade clause, as I just pointed out. I'm reading this to you just as this is all happening. And let's be honest, he's not waiving that to join the Cleveland Browns, where quarterbacks go to die. Trust me, it'd be screw you. Dallas insider Nick Harris was surely thinking of those reasons as more when he shredded the idea. I really wish people would do a lick of research when they hear things like this. There are millions of reasons why this would never work for both sides. Sure, that would help pave the way for Shedeur Sanders to Dallas, which is what Des Bryant believes is going to happen, but it's completely unfeasible. Prescott will be the starter in Dallas week 1, no matter what you hear on social media. There you go. Because here's the problem. Cleveland still owes like $170 million to Deshaun Watson. They're kind of hamstrung with that one, okay? And they're going to be paying him $36 million this year, and they would end up having to take on Dak Prescott's contract. If you're the Cowboys, are you then saying, okay, we got Micah locked up, we got CeeDee Lamb, and you're going to draft Shedeur? Okay, I guess that's feasible. Although his stock does seem to be dropping, that you may not need to, per se, trade for him. This brings into question something I had Momo call me to check on me, and I appreciate that. It's crazy that I have fans from other teams. I had a really heartfelt letter that was emailed to me yesterday from an Eagle fan. It's kind of crazy that fans of other teams are more worried about me than some of the Cowboy fans or supposed Cowboy fans, and I appreciate that. But I was saying it's kind of crazy that the Giants signed Jameis Winston and then turn around a day or two later and signs Russell Wilson. I believe that we have behind the scenes Deion Shedeur people letting the Giants know, teams know, that's not a possibility. We're not going to play for you. So don't even think about it. And I think that's why the Giants said, okay, we'll pass on this. We'll get Russell Wilson, and maybe we'll have a chance in a couple of years to get Arch Manning. Because that would fit because, of course, they had Eli Manning. But you're going to hear a lot of these crazy stories and stuff out here. And I know when I put this up, people are going to say, oh, here goes the clickbaiter. People are talking about this. Like I said, that is SI.com that I just read. The Landry Hat's got one out here. Dogs by Nature. When you hear Brown's rumor, always start by looking at contracts. Another one from the Laundry Hat. So everybody is going through on this. NFL rumors, the Browns are negotiating as we speak. So don't shoot the messenger, deal with the message. All righty, people. I'll see you guys, I guess, in 2 hours for the Dan Saleo show. It's going to be hard. Peace out.